Howdy everyone, it's Sam. Welcome back to Wobble Enjoy Sports. If you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider to like the content and subscribe to the channel. But if you are a regular around these here parts, thank you very much for the continuous support. It is a battle that pits a team that's right on the edge of the 8, outside of the 8. The other team is just inside of the 8. This is a huge game in the context of this season, and these could be 2 competition points that either of these 2 sides could look on and smile, or look back and frown upon. Either way, it's going to be a really exciting game. In my opinion, Raiders and Cowboys contests, 8 times out of 10, they are always intense. They are always wild, wild affairs. And I think it's something like 4 of the past 5 games between these 2 clubs have been decided by 4 points or less, or something to that effect anyway. There have been many memorable games between the Raiders and the Cowboys. And fingers crossed, even though my heart might not like it, fingers crossed we're in for a beauty here tonight. Friday night footy, Raiders versus the Cowboys out there at GIO Stadium, and the Sportsbet have the Raiders as the favourites as $1.72, and the Cowboys are sitting at $2.10 outsiders. So North Queensland have come in a little bit. Just before I continue, I just want to go into the chat and say hello to Jason Reader. How you going, mate? Cowboys 1-12. Alrighty, that's the ticker. That's the sort of ticket that the boys are going to need tonight. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're going to go through the team list just as the boys are starting to preparing themselves to warm up. So we'll scroll down. For the Raiders, Rapana, Kotrick, and Savage are the back 3. Timoko and Chris are the centers. Strange and Weeks are the halves pairing. Tarpany, Gula, and Levi, starting front row. Hudson Young, Elliot Whitehead, and Morgan Smithies are the back row. Papali'i, Starling, Mariota, and Mooney is the interchange, and Albert Hopewati for the Raiders is 18th man. And then shifting into the Cowboys, there's a few changes there as well. Drinkwater, Felt, and Taulungi are the back 3. Holmes and Vilea are the centers. The halves pairing is Dearden and Townsend. The forward pack, this is where things have been shifted a bit. Cotter, Edwards, and Robson starting front 3. And then the back row is Lukey, Nene, and Taumalolo. The interchange reads McIntyre, McKaylee, Finafuyaki, and Neem. Tom Chester is our 18th man for the contest tonight. So the changes for the Cowboys is that Reece Robson and Murray Taulungi come back into the fold. Boy, howdy, didn't the Cowboys miss Reece Robson last weekend? So the Cowboys, they're coming off a 13-plus points loss to the New Zealand Warriors up in Townsville, whereas the Canberra Raiders, they're coming off a bye. But just before that, they won by 1 point against the Dolphins at KO Stadium a couple of weeks ago. So we got on the telly now, we've got the Cowboys in a huddle, warming themselves up. I think the temperature is approximately 7 degrees right now down in Canberra, but it is looking like a dry night. Even though it's going to be really dewy, I'm sure, down in Canberra, it looks like it's going to be a dry night indeed. And then for the Canberra Raiders, we're just going to wait and see. Got to wait and see how they look. But yeah, this is going to be a really even, tightly fought affair. To those who are watching right now, leave your tips and leave your opinions down in the comments section below. But I'm looking forward to this game, man. I always get nostalgic for it. I always get revved up for it, being that I was born in Canberra. So yeah, dude, yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. And by the way, just while I'm here, just while I'm thinking about it too, Dor from All Out Club, thank you very much for your time last night, mate. He and I commentated on the Sharks Dolphins contest, and it was one of the more fun streams, commentary watch-alongs that I've ever done. It was really, really fun. So if you haven't checked it out, please go and do so, and go and check out the All Out Club YouTube page, and not before you check out or subscribe to my channel as well. So we've got North Queensland coming out of the sheds now, about to jog on. Let me turn up the volume. Certainly cooler than they're used to. It's not required. The Origin squad going through last year, and he's put together 15 try assists this year. Yeah, terrific a fortnight ago. In a spirited performance and win over the Roosters. His 15 try assists, 19 is line break assists, as you see there. He has been in that majestical ball playing form again this season. He's so important to them tonight. Combining with Robson and Dearden around that middle third of the field. But in all contested edges, as I said, such a great ball player, and he's doing in good form. It's important for them to exit good. So the crowd rising here. It will be the Viking Club and the Hornbeam Club. We'll do the honours tonight. Here we go. Oh man, it has that feeling, doesn't it? G'day, Cooper. How you going, mate? Thank you very much for dropping by and saying g'day. Hope you're doing well. So the Raiders' recent history at GIO is they have lost the past 2 games in a row, conceding, I think, pretty sure about it, they've conceded 40 points on both of those occasions. They have not won in front of their home fans since the first week or the second week of April. So they're a little bit due here, are the Canberra Raiders fans. But again, they've got to wait 1 more or 2 more weeks until they taste home success, because the Cowboys, they're going to score and they're going to win this game. And I just want to say thank you again to Cooper. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was an awesome stream, awesome stream, and fingers crossed that we can do it again this weekend. So kickoff has commenced. Cowboys have kicked it off, and the Raiders receive, and they are going to be running left to right. And it's Mooney who has the first hit up of the game, and he's dragged back about 5 meters to play the ball inside of his own 10. Whitehead now plays the ball about 5 meters beyond the 10-meter line. Dart out a dummy half to the left by Levi, but Cotter and Tamalolo are there to wrap him up. Rapana passes from dummy half to Tarpanay, and Tarpanay gets up over the 30, plays the ball about 5 meters short of the 40-meter line, and here's Rapana, a good 15-meter run, I'd suggest, maybe a little less than, but the Raiders, they got to halfway, and the kick comes through Ethan Strange. It's going to go down towards Kyle Felt, and he takes it on his own 10. Makes about 4 more meters until he's met there by the Green Machine defense. Play the ball finally comes, and Vilea, well, that's already a better touch than what his first touch was last weekend. He dropped the ball on his first touch. And Taulagi now, third tackle up over the 20. They're central, and the Cowboys are running right to left. Dart out a dummy half from Holmes, able to get up over the 30-meter line, and then now just a little bit to the right. Robson comes back left. Here's Tamalolo. Tonight, Reece Robson plays his 100th game for North Queensland Cowboys, and they've been 100 hard-working contests as Townsend kicks it downfield, and Savage takes it on his own 10. Raiders running left to right, and it's Dearden that primarily takes him down there. Nijad, hey man, how you going? Thank you for saying g'day. Jason Reader, 26-18, he says. Alrighty, so we've got Jersey number 8 out there taking the hit up, and that would be, well, Josh Papali'i? No, I don't know what's going on with the team list here on NRL.com. I'm going to have to refresh that. So the Raiders, it's fourth tackle, and they're already, I'd suggest, 33 meters away from the try line. Last tackle now. And Rapana takes it. Oh my goodness. Well, it was a last tackle kick. Rapana leapt up for it, flicked it back to Gula, and it looks like the Cowboys were good enough to hold him up. So sorry for the discrepancy before. It looks like NRL.com didn't have their I's dotted and T's crossed just before. So we've gone to the video referee to see if Gula hasn't lost possession or hasn't grounded the pill. But we're not even 3 minutes gone. Not even 3 minutes gone. And the Raiders are already crossing the try line. G'day, Swizzy. Who wins your? Well, at the moment, we've got a couple of people saying Cowboys, but the Raiders, they're the first one to cross the line, but I don't think this is going to be a try. G'day, mate. How are you? Thank you very much for your support last night as well, man. Alrighty. Well, I think this is going to come as a no try. And just a swap of possession back to North Queensland. So Cowboys, they survive a scare. So it's the Raiders who do strike first, but they don't get everything. He is, I believe that's Taulagi now, getting up to driving towards the 10-meter line. Robson passes left. He's Lukey now, and he's met instantly, and he draws the penalty for the boys. Well done. It's Danny Levi that seemingly has admonished himself. So that's a great first play, first touch. Just looking here. Yeah, I guess there's not much in that penalty, though. There's not much in that penalty. Alrighty. Swizzy, he's put his money on the Cowboys, and you're from the USA. Holy smokes, man. Holy smokes. That's fantastic. Thank you very much. I don't know what time it would be over there in the States right now, but thank you very much for saying g'day. Our second tackle now, Tamalolo, fighting to get back up, and he'll play the ball eventually. Passes right to Townsend, does Robson, and Townsend gets it off to Nene, and he's going to be tackled about 35 meters away from the try line. So they're in good territory here on North Queensland. Cotter now gets up over the 30 by a couple of meters. Fourth tackle, Robson, left to Townsend, out the back to Dearden. Dearden gets it out to Drinkwater, and he puts Valentine Holmes back under, but that's great instant defense from Elliot Whitehead. Drinkwater, last tackle, passes right to Dearden. He puts the crossfield kick up. Is Nene going to be there? He was the first man to touch it. There's an argument that it went backwards, but no, referee says it's going to be a knock on. Okay, so both teams, they've put up the kick on the last tackle, and both teams have looked pretty dangerous, man. It's looked pretty dangerous. It's 2:07 in the morning. Holy smokes, man. Thank you very much. Holy. Alrighty. So we're about 4.5 minutes into the game. I'm just going to pop her up as 5 minutes by the time the set will be complete, or hopefully. And just wait for that to load. Alrighty. So Jersey 17 is Gula, right? They had Mooney as 17 here before on NRL.com. Here's Morgan Smithies, I know that. He's up over the 30. It's third tackle now. He's stopped there by Edwards and Robson. And Strange passes left. Sorry, it's not Strange. It is Strange who has the ball, runs from the 40-meter line up over the halfway line. He's stopping, zigging, zagging until he gets to Dearden. That's a huge run from Strange. It's a 20-meter gain. Fourth tackle, centralized. They pass right to Tarpanay. He's able to make 10 more meters now. Strange looking a little bit sore, and it's 6 again on the fourth tackle for the Raiders. Wow, this is end-to-end at the moment. So first tackle with Whitehead, and Levi passes left inside for Tarpany, Rapana, and I think that might be Gula once more. It is Gula. So they're 10 meters away. Dart out a dummy half from Levi. He passes left to Morgan Smithies. And he's wrapped up there by Cotter primarily. Third tackle, and it's Gula right in front of the goal posts. But he's swallowed by Reece Robson. Levi passes right out the back, and Elliot Whitehead. Oh, that was a crucial tackle by Dearden. Rapiner at dummy half. He just crashes over, or it's stripped by Drinkwater, and he's made 20 meters or so. What's the referee going to do here? Play on. Okay. So a strip or a loss of possession by Rapiner in the act of scoring a try. Wow, that's awesome by Drinkwater. So his first tackle on the 30-meter line. Pass is going all the way out to the right edge. It's in the hands of Vilea. And he makes about 5 meters. So they're still inside their own territory. And a penalty has been given away by the Raiders. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. End-to-end stuff at the moment, man. Chad Townsend kicks from just inside his own 40. And the Cowboys are going to start a new set of 6. Just over halfway. And it's Taumalolo with the first carry, getting up to the 40-meter line. So 40 meters out, they're central, and Robson goes left to find Dearden. Dearden is allowed to run, finds Drinkwater, who's playing as center, and he's brought down to terra firma by Matt Timoko. Holmes a dummy half, passes right back inside for Dearden, and Dearden passes even further right for Cotter, and Cotter is slammed down to the ground. They're about 22 meters away. Are the Cowboys? They're central. Robson, feint to go right, goes left, passes left to Drinkwater, who puts the kick on, able to earn himself and the team a 6 again. That was third tackle, I think. Robson now darts to the right, passes right now for Cotter. He zigzags, and he's only a meter away from the try line, if that. Robson's waiting at dummy half. He passes right to Townsend, passes right to Taumalolo. Good tackle there by Rapiner. Second tackle now. Robson waits. Sorry, third tackle. Robson waits. Passes left out the back to Townsend. Drinkwater. Lukey. And Lukey's brought down nicely there by KO Weeks. Now Drinkwater at dummy half. Passes right again to Townsend. He's able to run a little bit, but he goes all the way out to the right for Dearden. Oh, good defense there by Ethan Strange. 12 meters away. Last tackle. Robson goes down the short side to Townsend. Passes to Nene. He puts the grubber kick on. Oh, it's lost backwards by the Raiders. Kyle Feltz jumped on it. He's celebrating. It was lost backwards by the Raiders. And we just got to see how it fell in the hands of Kyle Feltz. We're going up to the video referee. No try. All righty. So they ran it again. So they've ran it on last play. And it's Savage who attempted to defuse it, but it fell out of his grasp. Is somebody back? Oh, looks like Vilea is about 3-4 meters offside. I think that's just going to be game over. Go the Cows. Go the Cows. Tiger Walker. G'day, mate. How are you? Good to see you again. And Jeffrey Fockherd. Yo, man. I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. This video referee is taking a long time to decide what's going on. I guess Vilea doesn't get involved in the play, but is this going to be a try, is it? Savage loses it backwards. Rapiner comes in to try and help, and he gets his mitts to it, but it's bobbling around too much for him to secure it. And Felt, it depends, man. Is this going to be a try for the Cowboys? It looks like it. They're high-fiving. Sensational. Try confirmed. Holy smokes, man. Hey, man, how you doing? Tiger Walker, I tip Raiders, but you hope the Cowboys win for my sake. Oh, mate, for sure. Wow. Okay. So both sides, it's been end to end. Both sides have had try scoring opportunities, and wow, it's the Cowboys who score the first try of the game. Very good stuff. Through Kyle Felt. So they ran it on last play. Townsend passed to the right for Nene, and he was the one that put the grabber kick in. And Kyle Felt picked up the breadcrumbs, man. Good stuff. Alrighty. So Cowboys are running right to left. And so therefore Valentine Holmes is kicking out on the extreme right edge of GIO Stadium. I reckon GIO probably has 12,000 there tonight. Doesn't look half full, but I reckon they've cracked 5 figures, I reckon. So Valentine Holmes lines it up. He shoots straight over the black dot. Well done, Mr. Holmes. 6 points to nil after 6 points to nil after 10 minutes. And look, both sides, there's a lot of yardage that either side are making in attacks. So defensively, in yardage terms, defense needs to tighten up a little bit. But alrighty, entertaining enough start to the game. Mike Massey, Cowboys have won the last 4 versus the Raiders. They win tonight, 5 in a row. Absolutely, mate. I don't think they've lost at GIO Stadium in about 6 or so years as well. First time that I'm not watching the game while I'm streaming. Oh, yo, true. Okay, thank you. Alrighty, so Ruben Cotter now. Holy, that was a huge charge back into the Green Machine defense. Gets to the 10-meter line. They're central, a little bit left. Oh, and they've knocked it on the second play. Oh, through young Harrison Edwards. Well, opportunity straight right back. You're putting in all these nice bloody words, and it came back and bit us. And it looked like it was going for Taumalolo, but I guess Harrison Edwards wasn't switched on, man. That's a shame. So the Raiders have a scrum, a central scrum. Ball's in the hands of Weeks, feeds it, comes back to the right. Timoko steps off his right, one-on-one with Dearden for a short time, but Lukey was able to get there and help him. And I guess if he was able to get there and help him, he was probably a foot offside. So Raiders, fresh set coming here. So 11 minutes gone. Tap taken by Levi. Gula, met by Edwards and Taumalolo and Cotter. That's first tackle right in front of the sticks. And Levi goes right out the back to Weeks. He's able to run a little bit, but Dearden stops him in his tracks. Well done. So they're a little bit right of the goalpost now. Levi comes back the short side, flat pass to Elliot Whitehead. That's the second time Dearden's done that to Whitehead. Oh, and now there's a knock on by the Raiders on the third tackle. They wanted to go down the short side more. And it's sort of half intercepted there by Taulagi. Here's Valentine Holmes now. It's tackle 1. About 13 meters away from their own try line, the Cowboys. Drinkwater passes right for Felt. And Felt makes a nice 8-meter carry. Decent carry there from Felt. Here's Taumalolo now with a huge rumbling take. 10 meters now. They're about 5 short of the 40-meter line. Robson passes left. Cotter stops on his run and goes forward. So 4th tackle, they're already up to halfway. They're central of GIO Stadium. Dearden now's got the pill. He's able to run a bit. Possibility of a high tackle or a high clip. And it is. It was a clip around the ears. Oh, man. Well, isn't Dearden the difference at the moment for North Queensland, eh? Tiger Walker, the game last night it sure was, mate. Fun fact, every Queensland team is playing in Sydney or the ACT this weekend. No, true, man, true. Alrighty. So a fresh set of 6 here. Hello to everyone, by the way. If you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider like the content and subscribe to the channel. I'll update that score line in just a moment as we have got Taumalolo, who takes the first hit up of a fresh set of 6. He plays the ball. Robson goes left. Dearden, he puts Valentine Holmes back under. He arcs his run up over the 20, approaching the 10, but he's stopped there by Smithies and Tarpany. Plays the ball. They're central. Robson runs left, finds Dearden, and flat pass to Lukey, who just said, thank you very much, Kyo Weeks. And they score their second try of the evening, 10 points to nil after 13 and a half minutes to the North Queensland Cowboys. And I reckon this is maybe Lukey's second game at GIO Stadium, and he's come up for 2 tries. Oh, Weeks just got fended off or bumped off easily by Heel and Lukey, man. Didn't see what really happens here. Oh, massive. Yeah, Weeks just floated way too far right and just opened up the gate for Lukey in his big frame just to go crashing on through. This is good stuff, man. It's good stuff. I know they've had an error, but they look good, man. They look good. But Tom Dearden's defense down on the goal line on Elliot Whitehead twice has been the difference. 9 times out of 10, Elliot Whitehead scores that try. But Dearden, bro. So they're definitely emptying out the tank here at North Queensland. So you want to talk about stats? I'll give Valentine Holmes the goal here. Talking about stats, North Queensland haven't had their bye yet. They have yet to have their bye, and they have it next week. So they're just going to empty out the tank. They're going to go hell for leather in this game and take some time off with a big fat dub underneath their name. And obviously they want to rectify a couple of demons after losing by 42-12 last weekend. Tiger Walker, great start by the Cowboys. Holy smokes, it's Hainsey. Hey, man, how you going? Thank you very much for dropping by and saying g'day. Tiger Walker, would you rather lose by 100 or choke a 50-point lead? That's the hard question, mate. Oh, and they've kicked it out on the full, the Raiders, too deep. Townsend with the long legs. Make sure that it went dead. Ooh-wee. I'd rather choke a 50-point lead than concede 100, Tiger, to answer your question. This is big. So fresh set of 6 here for the Cowboys, 24 meters away from the try line. Very quick tap taken by Valentine Holmes up over the 20. They're now 15 meters away. They're a little bit left of the goal posts. Robson passes right, further in field for Taumalolo. Second tackle, he's able to get up just a little bit over the 10-meter line. They're in the red zone again here. Robson passes right. Townsend, flat pass to Nene. Oof, very flat pass to Nene. But he's wrapped up there by Young. Robson passes left infield for Townsend, out the back to Dearden, out the back to Drinkwater, and he puts Valentine Holmes back under, who fends away from one until he's, oh, that's a late sort of hit, but play on. Robson passes right, finds Dearden. He puts Edwards under now, and this is last tackle now. A little bit left of the sticks. Robson decides to come left, Drinkwater, grab a kick, bounces off a Raider, and it's swallowed there by Rapana, and we've earned, or Cowboys have earned themselves a goal line dropout. Alrighty. Cowboys win 40-0 or choke. Oh, mate, there's no win between here with a few of these comments, is there? Holy smokes. So we've got a short goal line dropout, probably, coming here from the Canberra Raiders. Kyle Weeks setting himself. Nah, he bloody belted it. And it's gone 55 on the fly. Taken on the full there by Edwards. Run, go, mate, go, Edwards. And he's stopped there by Whitehead and Gula. So Cowboys, they're about 37 meters away. And Taumalolo now, haven't stopped calling Taumalolo's name in this game so far. He's able to get up over the 30. They're about 28 meters away. Robson comes left, finds Dearden, out the back to Drinkwater. Drinkwater is taken there by Weeks. Good defense, Weeks. All done. They're 15 meters away. They're on the left edge of GIO. They're running right to left, and it's now in the hands of Edwards. He feigned to pass, but he just rumbles it forward towards the 10-meter line. Fourth tackle. Robson left to Dearden. Oh, dummied. And this is now last tackle. Only a few meters away, and Robson comes left. Drinkwater says we're going right. Townsend puts in the grubber kick. Finane! Well done! Woo, well done. It looks like there's a little bit of what for with Hudson Young, not impressed with something. Wobbling jaw go out there. I've had me time in Canberra, mate. It's too freaking cold. It's actually pretty cold up here, actually, in Brisbane today. This could get worse. It did get worse for the Raiders just then, man. Nene. Oh, dude. It was Savage that was screaming across. And I guess it was Nene that just wanted the pill more, man. The Cowboys attack is fire. Well, it's on now, but that's exactly right. At the moment, it's on fire. So they got to maintain the rage, bro. They got to maintain that fire. 16 points to nil after 21 minutes. And before I get a little bit too crazy, need I remind you last night? Oh, man. There's a couple of young men in the chat that have been talking about comebacks and choking leads and this, that, and the rest of it. If that comes to fruition, I'm blaming you pair, all right? I'm blaming you. So it's 16-0 after 20 minutes. It was 22-0 to the Dolphins yesterday. And the Sharks came back in a massive, massive way. So just going to put a lid on it just for now. As Valentine Holmes shoots, and he scores 18 points to nil after 20 minutes. Something to be said about the Raiders now playing at home, man. That's it's their second straight home game where they've leaked. They played 2 straight home games where they leaked 40 points or more. They've leaked 3 tries inside the first 20 minutes in this game. So home form is not good at the moment for the Raiders, but let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, so kickoff taken. Edwards has the ball, and he probably gets about 5 meters short of the 20-meter line. Robson left for Taumalolo. I reckon that's already got to be Taumalolo's 10th carry of the game, hey? Legitimately. Robson passes left to find Lukey on a diagonal run, and see that Josh Papali'i is out there now for the Raiders. This will make a difference. He's been good this year. Taumalolo passes right for Cotter, bounces away from Young, and he's able to get to the 40-meter line. It's 4th tackle. They're central, and Robson goes right. He finds Drinkwater on the run, and he makes a good 9-meter or so carry there, does Drinkwater. Robson goes right to Townsend. Townsend kicks it. It's coming down on the 10 for Jordan Rapana. What's the kick chase here like? It's actually really good from the Cowboys. That's a good set after points for North Queensland as Rapana plays it. Strange passes right for Chris. I think that might be the first time I've said his name tonight. That's second tackle, and now here's Kotrick. That's got to be his first carry too, just about. And Rapana at dummy half passes left for Morgan Smithies, and he's able to rumble his way over the 30-meter line. It is 4th tackle now, and it's in the hands of Jordan Rapana, up over the 40-meter line by a couple meters. Last tackle now. Levi passes right, finds Weeks. He puts it sky high for Drinkwater, and Drinkwater takes it about 15 away from his own try line. He gets up over the 20, and he's brought down to earth by Hudson Young. Townsend at dummy half passes right to Felt, and Felt gets up over the 30-meter line. Good carry there from Kyle Felt. I think that's a really underrated part of his game. And here's Murray Taulagi now with a really good 10-plus meter carry. Robson left, finds Edwards. This is a good run from Edwards. They're now back in Raiders territory, North Queensland. They're about 41 meters from the try line. Oh, that's a flat pass from Robson out of dummy half to Cotter, but Cotter gets up to the 30-meter line. Robson waits, passes left, finds Drinkwater. Drinkwater puts up the bomb from 30 meters out, and Rapana does take it, and it's Valentine Holmes that swallows him with good timing. Well done, Valentine Holmes. Timoko up over the 10, and it's Taumalolo now that brings him down. Xavier Savage has the pill now. They're out on the left edge now of GIO, and Savage just tries to put on the afterburners, but Townsend and Vilea are able to stop him. But he gets to the 30-meter line. Third tackle now. Chris, he's able to make about 10 meters there, about 5 post-contact meters on that exchange. And we've got Kotrick now on fourth tackle. He's able to get up to halfway, right in the center of JO. Levi goes right. He finds Weeks, and Weeks' kick is going to come down on the 10-meter line for Drinkwater, and Drinkwater is wrapped up there by Josh Papali'i and Ethan Strange. Dearden now passes right. Vilea is able to get up over the 20-meter line by a couple of meters or so. Neem, big Neem with a huge carry, his first touch of the game. Well done. All righty, Dearden now passes left for Taulagi. He steps off his left, and the Cowboys are inside Raiders territory once more. Sneaking a 6 again or a penalty here, but the referee says it's a bit of milking there from the Cowboys. And here's Sam McIntyre, one of the best utility players for 2024, in my opinion. Robson passes right, finds Townsend. He puts up the bomb. It's going to come down on a 10-meter line, and the Raiders, they formed well. They formed well to stop the Cowboys from getting anywhere near that ball just then. I'm just going to update the time here. Alrighty. Thank you very much, Tiger Walker. I just saw, according to you, the best rugby league talent. Thank you very much, Tiger. That's awesome. And Gaddi, don't underestimate the origin or energy Cowboys seem to be tapping into. There's a quick, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I wasn't there last weekend, unfortunately. Play on. So Raiders just earned themselves 6 again. And now on second tackle, Hudson Young will be taken down. So they're in Cowboys territory, other Raiders, and they're out on the left edge. They're coming back in field, and it looks like that's Morgan Smithies, who gets up to the 40-meter line. Third tackle now. They're central. Levi passes right. Here's Papali'i with his first carry of the game. He makes about 10 meters or so. Plays the ball. Levi continues to come right. Weeks puts Whitehead back under, and he crunches. He's gotten crunched there by Reuben Cotter and Tom Dearden. But they're about 27 meters away here are the Raiders. And on last tackle, Weeks puts it up for Kyle Felt's corner. But it was taken by Rapana. He won the effort there. He won the contest, but he knocked it on, unfortunately. He's just, he's a fantastic player. Mate, you don't have to be here to respect me, mate. You can call me a bitch if you want. Just I hope you're having fun. Please don't call me a bitch. Vilea now on second tackle, up over the 30-meter line. And the Cowboys running right to the left. They're out on the right. And Robson comes back in. McIntyre, Neem. What a first touch he had. And that's nice post-contact meters from the young New Zealand international. Reece Robson now, left for McIntyre, left for Dearden. He puts Lukey back under. Oh, man, he looks ominous tonight, Lukey. Robson darts out a dummy after the right-hand side. He's able to make about 12 meters or so. And this is going to be the last tackle. And it's Dearden with the ball in hand. Out on the left edge, he puts the bomb up. And it's Savage, who was deputizing at fullback. And he's been taken back into the end goal. Good defense there from Townsend and Valentine Holmes, man. Goal line dropout coming here for the Cowboys. Holy smokes. Helam, this is as ominous and looming as I've seen Helam Lukey since maybe round 1 or 2. He's looking big. Nah, you heard nothing, mate. You heard absolutely nothing. Let me just quickly update. Hopefully I can do it before they kick off. Alrighty. Goal line dropout taken, and it lands on a 20-meter line centrally for Drinkwater, and that was an absolute nothing kick, maybe a shame. Robson goes right, finds Cotter, stops on his left, runs, oh, nearly, but Young and Smithies were there. Robson, a dummy half, left. Townsend was deep on the 10. Dearden now, flat pass for Lukey again, nearly on that occasion, nearly. Third tackle now. They're out on the left, and Robson passes right for Dearden. Townsend, there's numbers here. Townsend puts in the grubber kick on third tackle. Oh, when Savage just bats it over the dead ball line. Oh, man. Townsend was probably going to be taken if he ran it himself, but it would have been interesting to see if he just tried to put on the afterburners himself. Play on. You're up 18-0. Play on. I'll back that. All righty. He was probably going to get tackled anyway, Townsend, but play on. Waiting for another goal line dropout here, and it's taken. It's gone too long once again. Nobody wanted it on the full, but Townsend takes it. It bounced all the way to the 30-meter line, and Townsend's there to take it. Got dragged back a couple of meters, but anyway, Griffin Neame gets to the 30-meter line. Second tackle, and Robson waits a dummy half. Passes left for Dearden. Even further left for McIntyre, and McIntyre makes a nice run to get up over the 20-meter line. Cowboys is central. It's third tackle. Robson passes left from dummy half. Dearden puts Drinkwater back under. He's able to fend away from one. Passes right for Townsend. He passes right to Griffin Neame. Bumps away from one. Looking for the offload. Not able to get there. That's good defense there by Ethan Strange from the Raiders, actually. Well done. They're out on the right edge, and Robson passes left infield for Townsend. He's able to run, and he passes late for McIntyre, and Townsend was crunched there. Robson passes, no, he grubbers himself. Oh, a really ordinary grubber, and it's a 6 again. Ordinary grubber, but he got the reward. Townsend at dummy half, passes left for Dearden. Oh, is there a hint of an obstruction? No. We're just going to play on here. So Valentine Holmes tackled on second tackle, and it's coming back infield for Dearden. McIntyre, and he's just going to take a hit up there, settle things down a bit. Robson on third at dummy half, passes right for Townsend, out the back to Drinkwater. Long cutout pass for Felt, and if Felt has got that down, that goes up into his top 20 put downs of all time. If he's got that down, if his legs are still in the field of play, that is a sensational put down from Kyle Felt. You're taking the mickey if he's gotten this. That nice cutout play with Drinkwater and Felt, that combination, if he's got this, oh, wow. You've got to get another look at it. His legs remain up, but I think the point of the ball, that's a try. That's an awesome try from Kyle Felt, man. That's got to be in the conversation for his top 20 put downs of all time, man. That's one of his best, dude. Well done, Felt. Wow. So they had to work a lot harder for that fourth try, did North Queensland. But they defended their line in between the last time they scored their third and now their fourth try. A nice bit of resiliency shown here from North Queensland, man. Valentine Holmes lining up the kick. It's been a quick half of footy, man. It's flown by. And he shoots. Oh, and it's just going to travel a bit too far left. 22 points to nil after half an hour, man. And I'll say it again. What's going on with the Raiders' home form this season, man? Um, it's the same scoreline as last night, but it's I don't know. There's a bit of a different feel to it, but it's the same scoreline as last night. So game is not dead and buried for the Raiders in any way, shape, or form. Alrighty, it's hard to beat the put down against the Broncos in 2021 with a gadget arm. Yeah, you'd say that would be top 10, I'd say. But that's one of Kyle Felt's best put downs, man. That's one of his best. So 9 minutes to play. Weeks kicks off. Taken by Townsend. He passes left for Griffin. Neem up over the 10. Whoa. Stopped just short of the 20-meter line. Townsend, a dummy half, passes left. He finds Nene. He gets up over the 20. Is set upon very quickly there by Smithies and Papali'i. Robson waits a dummy half. Oh, it's the penalty. It's the penalty for North Queensland. Oh, and Nene's telling him a bit quicker next time, mate. Well, if there's a try here by North Queensland, it's a very different game to what it was last night. Sharks versus Dolphins. This fresh set here starts on the 40-meter line, and it's by Leia who takes the quick tap. He gets to the halfway line. They're out on the right edge, so Robson passes left inside for Townsend, and Townsend pops it off for Neen. Townsend's warming up nicely too, just quietly. Townsend's done some good things here. Oh, but it's a knock-on by Griffin Neem, is it? It's a knock-on Griffin Neem. Bugger. That's all right. That's all right. So let's see how they go defensively. Oh, we've got a challenge coming here. We've got a challenge coming. Tiger Walker says Cowboys will lead 28-0 at halftime. Just looking at this captain's challenge here, I think we're looking at Mariota here for a possible strip on Neem. It looks like it. It looks like it. But I never win with these things, man. I think that is a strip, but I never pick them correctly. I think it's a strip by Adam Mariota. Inconclusive. All right, then, fine. We keep the challenge anyway. Wobbling Jaw is out for HIA with a Category 2 ankle. Oh. Cowboys will lead at halftime 22-0 and then choke. Well, bro, he's hoping that they don't. Sebastian Chris. First tackle, they're out on the left. And Mariota now, driven back defensively by Neiman Cotter, back to halfway, a bit beyond it. Don't give away the penalty. Ref calls time off. That's great defense by North Queensland. Great defense. So second tackle, it's central. And Smithies makes about 7 meters on that play. Third tackle, yes. Levi's able to, or Starling's out there now, is it? Yes, Starling's out there. Pops it off to Whitehead, and Whitehead's tackled by Cotter and Dearden. Fourth tackle now. It's shifting all the way out to the left in the hands of Weeks. Pops it left to Young, and Young's taken down 25 meters out from the try line. Last tackle, it's a high tackle from Neem or McIntyre. Bugger. 7 minutes to play in this first half. And it's Josh Papali'i with the first carry of the set. He looked like he wanted the offload, but none forthcoming. Cowboys got to react here defensively, see what they've got here. And it's Morgan Smithies. He's going to be tackled centrally 10 meters out. Starling goes left, finds Mariota. Mariota fighting his way to the try line, but good defense there by Drinkwater. Mariota plays it. Starling comes right. It's Weeks, and he finds Rapana, and it may have come off the head by Taulagi, but Starling picks it up. It's going to be 6 again here. He finds Kotrick now, and who have we got there? Valentine Holmes bringing him down to turf. It's 0 tackle. This is 0 tackle. It's in the hands of Mariota, and he's going to be stopped on the 10-meter line. The Raiders are central, and Starling goes left, finds Strange. He stops. He comes back in. He's able to zigzag a little bit, but he's brought down there by Robson and McIntyre. Second tackle. Starling goes left. Papali'i was a little flat-footed, but it might not matter. He gets the offload off to Smithies. In nice defense by whoever that was, Ruben Cotter. That was nearly nearly. Good defense by Cotter, or McIntyre it may have been. My apologies. Either way, great try-saving play from the Cowboys. The ball's gone all the way back to the 40-meter line with Xavier Savage. And he's passed right. It's bounced forward in the hands of Taulagi. That is top 10 basket case plays for 2024. Holy crap. I would not want to even be a fly on the wall at halftime with Ricky Stewart. Holy crap, man. So, second tackle here, and Holmes gets up over halfway and is a couple of meters short of the 40-meter line. Cowboys are central. Robson waits at dummy half. He passes right to Cotter. He gets up over the 40. Makes a nice bunch of post-contact meters there. So, Cowboys are about 32 meters away from the try line. Robson passes left, finds Townsend out the back for Dearden. Lukey ran a decoy, and Dearden passed it off to Holmes. And Holmes is able to get inside the 20, I should say. Last tackle here, Drinkwater passes right infield for Townsend. Townsend puts up the bomb. Who do you reckon? No, it's taken there by Sebastian Chris. That's all right. So no BS here for the Cowboys. Discipline, box them in, and try and earn yourself one more chance at scoring another try in the next 4 minutes or so. Thank you very much to everyone that's tuning in, by the way. Thank you very much. If you're new around here, please subscribe and like the content as well. Thank you very much. So what do we got here? 4 minutes remaining. Fourth tackle. Wide out of dummy half, passes left for Rapana. Goes way out the back for Strange. And it's Mariota who just had to sort of stop on his run a little bit there in case of an obstruction. Last play here. And it's Rapana from inside the 40 who kicks it. It's taken there on the full by Felt on the 30-meter line, who pops it off to Drinkwater, able to beat one man, and bit of a late couple of players that fell on top of Drinkwater there. Yeah, absolutely penalty. Absolutely, that was a penalty, man. Hudson Young and whoever else it was, I think it may have been Smithies, just late to flop on big time. So Cowboys, they've got a huge opportunity now, man, to go 26, maybe 28 points to nil up at halftime. All right. Fresh set of 6 starts 45 meters away from the try line. And it's in the hands of Griffin Neame. He gets up over the 40. He's central. He plays the ball. Robson left to Dearden. And he finds Lukey. He puts Lukey back under, who's able to fend away from one. Wow, one real tearaway Raiders defender there. Robson passes right, finds Cotter. Cotter for Townsend, going out right, finds Nene out the back for Drinkwater. He dummies, he goes himself, he spins, and he's hit late there by Rapana. But it was an obstruction. It was a shepherd. Too quick for my eyes to keep up in that instance, but that's all right. Alrighty. Bosky's in the house. How you going, man? Rugby league history wants Canberra demoted. Tiger Walker loves the Tigers. And rugby league history says, I've never believed the hype around Canberra. Whenever they play a half-decent team or one of the contenders, they've been found out badly. Oof. Got Nath. Hey, man. Maybe. It's still only 22-0, and we saw what happened last night with the Sharks and Dolphins, bro. Highland lukewarm. It's Highland Luke hot, bro. Lukey hot. Lukey very bloody warm, mate. My tip for the Raiders being 13th at the start of the season is looking pretty good. Well, at the moment, they're 5th, and they've just earned themselves a 6 again with 90 seconds remaining. They're 32 meters out. They're central, and Starling goes left. He finds Papali'i, who wants the offload, gets the offload away to Starling, who passes right to Mariota, and they're now about 15 meters away from the try line. The Raiders, second tackle, Starling, left for Smithies, left for Weeks. He runs himself, but McIntyre brings him down to turf. Starling goes to short side left for Hudson Young, who stops, arcs his run, puts in the grubber kick. Dearden's there, who should just let it go dead. And now the Cowboys have got 60 seconds with 7 tackles starting on the 20-meter line. What can they do? Or can they just go for a field goal if, at the very least? And Dearden takes the quick tap and gets to the 30-meter line here. Robson left for Leah. He's able to get to the 40-meter line. It's first tackle, 40 seconds remaining now. Robson left, Kyle Felt. Nice run to get up to halfway. Well done. Right in the center of Bruce Stadium. Robson left for Drinkwater, and he wanted Lukey to come back under, but he just goes himself. 20 seconds remaining. It's third tackle. Get off him. Taulangi passes right infield for Dearden. Cotter. I think they're just going to try for a 2-point field goal. So where is Valentine Holmes, bro? No, it's just going to be Griffin Neem that takes the hit up on the last play of the half. If he can get away a quick play the ball, which he does, it goes all the way out for Val, who shoots. It's big. It's going to just miss to the left-hand side. Great strike there from Val, though. Great strike from Val. And arguably, that is the Cowboys' best half of footy of the year. They've only made the 2 errors or so. Penalties did come into existence in the final 10 minutes of that game, or that half, I should say. But that's one of the best halves of footy they've done this year, man. Well done, North Queensland. Rugby League history says the Battle of the Garrison Cities has been very one-sided, and the boos ring out from the Canberra supporters. They're preparing their cans to be launched. Are they actually booing their... Ooh, dead. Oh, are they actually booing? Are they, mate? I think the Capital Club will play finals, but we'll just make up the numbers. Yeah, but on their day, we've seen them, man. You don't really want to take on the Raiders, do you? Nathan, is this game in the Berra? Because, yes, it is. Yes, it is being played in Canberra, and the Cowboys, they haven't lost at the venue in 6 years, and just for the time being, I touch wood, it looks like it's going to be the case as well, man. William Hunt, man, we've got a sideline reporter. William Hunt, just want to say g'day, Sam from GIO. It's cold here, but it doesn't matter because the Cows' defense is hot. Can't wait for the second half. Cheers, mate. Let me find it. Can I find it? All right. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Good to see you, and thank you very much for saying g'day, mate. He also says, where's this defense been all season? I can't believe what I've been seeing from the Cowboys. The Cows are tackling hard and fast off the line. Good stuff. Anyway, let's go. Second half. Yeah. A lot of that good goal line defense, though, must be attributed to Tom Dearden, who did shut down Elliott Whitehead a couple of times there. And I think the Raiders, they haven't looked like scoring. There have been a couple of last tackle kicks that have gone up, and Rapin has been dangerous. Rapin has been their most dangerous, if not Elliott Whitehead. Whitehead and Rapin has been the most dangerous Raiders players on the field. They've got, with all due respect, they've got nothing out of Savage, Chris, Timoko, Kotrick. Young has been kind of quiet as well. It's not been a great effort by the Raiders, but that may not be giving the Cowboys enough credit, because Cowboys, they know the bye's coming next week. they would want to have emptied the tank here tonight. And look, man, yeah, if they go on to win 22-0, you do take it. If they don't score another try in the second half, but if they keep the Raiders down to nil or even 6 points, you do take it. You take it as a positive. But yeah, I think if they win, I think if the final scoreline was to look like 30-18, I think there would be a drop of disappointment, to be honest with you. I'll actually change that bloody banner now that I'm looking at it too, by the way. I'll update that now. I'll just shut up for a couple of minutes. So, alrighty, let's go into Nathan. He asks, good on you, William. Don't freeze your nuts off out there, mate. Yo, dude. Jason Reader, my tip for the Cowboys being in the top 4 looks positive. Hey, for the past few years, we've seen a team activate halfway through the season, and if it's North Queensland and if they skyrocket up into the top 4, happy days, right? But at the moment, it's looking like it's going to be the New Zealand Warriors who are going to be that team who, in the second half of the year, just catapults themselves into the top 4 calculations, man. Tom Dearden has probably been the best. I'd say that Ruben Cotter would be second. Hyland Lukey, I wouldn't say would be the third best so far, but Lukey's been ominous tonight, man. He looks angry. He looks like nothing can stop him tonight. And he has fought back from an ACL and then an injury to start off the year. So I guess maybe he was down a bit on confidence, didn't quite trust his body, but it looks like nothing's phasing him tonight. And he looks like the absolute monster that we all know that he can be. Alrighty. So we've been on stream for 1 hour in rugby league history, and the travelling North Queensland fans, 25 of them are enjoying the rugby league so far. Tiger Walker asks, Warriors or the Storm? The Warriors have not defeated the Melbourne Storm since the year 2015, and the Storm have been copped an injury blow with Remus Smith out this weekend. Therefore, Dean Eremaya comes in. Sean Johnson is definitely coming back in. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck has been named on the reserves list, so possibly he could be a late inclusion. I think if there's any time to get the Melbourne Storm, if you're a Warriors fan, it's got to be this weekend. Doesn't matter how you win. If it ends up being 15 points to 14, don't worry about it. So we've got Jason Reader, up the Roosters tomorrow night, he says. Rugby league history, it says it's 8 degrees in Canberra. I wouldn't constitute that as cold. It would be a mild day for you. Yeah, mate. Well, I think it's getting down to about -3 down in Canberra this weekend. But Warriors, I'm tipping the Warriors tomorrow. I think it's going to be such alleviation of pressure. I think there is a bit of pressure on the Warriors tomorrow, man, to finally beat the Storm, and we're going to be without Pappenhausen and Cameron Munster as well. So I am going for I'm going for the New Zealand Warriors. So what I'm going to do, guys, I know that there's a handful, a good dozen of yous that are in the chat right now. Just a moment. Nathan, we've got everyone is doubting us, but I reckon Saints are going to shock everyone and play finals footy. Flano is a great coach. Well, you've got a bit of a difficult time throughout the Origin period. Like, for example, you're going to be up in Brisbane taking on the Broncos when Origin stars are going to be out, so that'll be difficult. But look, I do think that I didn't have the Dragons as the wooden spoon this year, but I certainly didn't have them encroaching the top 8, and they might be the surprise packet of 2024. Hard to say, because you've got the Sharks who are going gangbusters. You got the Dolphins who are sitting in 4th. They're sitting in 4th at the moment, Dolphins, 1 game clear at 5th. They might be the surprise packets, but certainly the Dragons are up there, man. They've certainly needled up a few mounts this year for sure. Go Cows, NRL says, or Canterbury. I'm sick to the back teeth with this 4 thing. They also came last in 1964 and 1944. So there goes the theory. Always rely on rugby league history for that for sure. Joe Terrence, the Warriors playing the Storms tomorrow. Warriors are playing the Storm tomorrow. So please forgive me, ladies and gents. I'm just going to take myself 5 minutes to go get myself a drink of water, and I'll be back in 5 minutes, okay? Thank you. Please stay tuned. I'll talk to you very, very shortly. Thank you. Alrighty. Thank you very much for your patience. I just had to go get myself a drink of water and whatnot. Oh, it's we've got 22 people in here. Scores 22 points to nil in favor of the Cowboys. Happy friggin' days, man. It's the number 22. Alrighty. I'll just go into the comments. Where did I come from, mate? 10-second half. Yo, dude. Where did I come from? Just went to go get myself a bit of water and got myself a beer happening as well, man. So, alrighty. So, Cowboys, they're going to receive. They're going to receive the kickoff for second half commencement. And we've got time on. Kickoff. And it's taken by Townsend, who pops it off to Neem. And he makes about 15 meters, stop just shy of the 20-meter line. To everyone that's tuning in right now, if you haven't done so already, please consider liking the content and subscribing to the channel, as we've got Ruben Cotter, who played the ball 25 meters out from his own try line. And here's Heelan Lukey to make about 8 meters or so. They're out on the left. It's third tackle, and Robson comes back infield for Sam McIntyre. He gets up over the 40-meter line with a nice carry there. Fourth tackle now. Just shy of halfway, Robson continues to come right, passes to Carter, and the Cowboys find themselves in Raiders territory. So a good start. Good start here from the Cowboys as Townsend puts it up. It's coming down. Oh, man, Nene. Oh, he was closing in on Rapina just then, man. Here's Xavier Savage now, and he's getting driven back into his own 10 here, unfortunately, by Robson primarily, I think. And I can't tell who that is. I think it's Kotrick that gets up over the 10 by a couple meters. Timoko now getting up to the 20-meter line. And Smithies now with a hit up, and it's last tackle. So they only made about 20 meters on that exchange there, the Raiders. So really nice, tight defense from the Cowboys. But that's a great kick that finds the grass. Drinkwater takes it on his own 10. He's screaming at Kyle Felt for something. And the Raiders is there to take him down. Townsend passes left for Felt, and he gets up over the 30-meter line. Second tackle. And it's Murray Taulagi that takes up the third hit up. Vilea now up over halfway. The Cowboys are central. Well, sorry, we've got the dogs barking here. Sorry if you can hear that, if that's a distraction. Sam McIntyre now plays the ball. And they've made about 60, 70 meters on that set of 6 there, have the Canberra Raiders, and no one was there to take it. Alrighty. Timoko arcs his run a little bit, running sideways. It's working for him on this occasion. He passes left to Chris, passes left to Xavier Savage. He's got a bit of space to move in, and he's going to get brought down on the 30-meter line. Hudson Young. Might think about changing the banner, actually, just for a moment. To the 21 people in here right now, thank you very much for stopping by and saying g'day. Alrighty, fourth tackle. Raiders is central, and Starling goes right, finds Smithies. He goes a flat pass to Josh Papali'i, and that's last tackle. Kick comes from Kyo Weeks, goes straight up, and it's coming down on the 20-meter line for Drinkwater. Not really a whole lot of pressure on him, and he's able to make a couple more meters as well because of it. Townsend waits a dummy half. He passes left. He finds Fell, gets up to the 30 and goes beyond it by a couple of meters. Cowboys are running left to right, and they're a little bit left of center as Murray Taulagi takes a hit up to get up to the 40-meter line for the Cowboys. Third tackle, Robson steaming onto it was Valentine Holmes, who bumps away from Adam Mariota. Strong hit from Mariota on that exchange. Robson right for Cotter, even further right for McIntyre, and McIntyre's going to get stopped just short of the 30-meter line. It's last tackle now here for the Raiders, and they're inside Raiders territory. Townsend puts it up. Nene is steaming onto it, but Jordan Rapiner is underneath it, takes it well on the own 10-meter line. So Cowboys, discipline, box them in here. No BS. Second tackle. Raiders are only 12 meters away from their try line. Kotrick now with a hit up. And he's stopped just short of the 20-meter line. Rapiner waits a dummy half. He passes left. He finds Timoko. Now they're up over the 20. There was a Cowboy player that slipped over. Timoko fends away from Neem. So that's a great carry there from Timoko. And a penalty. A penalty has been given away for a high hit on Timoko, I believe. So that's exactly what the doctor ordered if you are a Canberra Raiders supporter, for sure. Alrighty. I'll just update the banner. I'll go into the comments section now. Imagine if Cowboys pull the Dolphins from yesterday. Mate, it is entirely possible. It's entirely possible. We've got some chants there from rugby league history. And, oh, dude, thank you. Hoang Lam, you do a good job at this community. Thank you. Dude, thank you. Legitimately, thank you very much, man. That means a lot. So we've got the Raiders now on the attack. They're 30 meters away. Play the ball will eventually come with Adam Moriata on second tackle. Starling runs left a bit. Papali'i goes diagonal a bit and gets up over the 20. Well, there's a bit more ferocity here by the Raiders. It's third tackle. Pass goes left for Young. Fighting to get away from Townsend, but Townsend sticks with him. Good defense by Townsend. Fourth tackle now. And Strange goes left down the short side for Sebastian Chris. And it's Vilea there to wrap him up primarily. Last tackle here, Strange. Feign to go right, goes down the short side. Can he use his strength to get over? No. Was it stripped? It was stripped by Townsend, I think it may have been, or Kyle Felt. So 6 again here, basically. Penalty here for the Raiders. This game ain't over, man. It's, dude, if they score here, oh, man, we are looking at Sharks and Dolphins last night, aren't we? Hudson Young takes the first hit up. 5 meters away. Left to the sticks. Starling comes right. Smithies runs it himself. Mariota was a good running option there just then, just quietly. Second tackle, Starling goes right at the back for Rapinoe. Short ball to Whitehead. And Dearden has been on Whitehead's hummer all friggin' game. Starling left for Smithies. Oh, good stop there by Cowboys defender. But it spills out the back via an offload. Strange arcing his run. Townsend is there to take down the young man. No, it's play on. He spins away, gets out of a tackle by Townsend. He's eventually brought down right in front of the posts here. Fourth tackle, Starling goes right, finds Papali'i one-on-one with Lukey for a time there, but Dearden comes in and helps. So too does Robson. Last tackle, 6 again, you son of a Mariota. Plays or is hit there by Cotter. That's tackle 2, it says on Fox League. I don't think that's right. Rapiner, short ball to Young. Offloads. Oh, and it's knocked on by the Raiders. Oh, they've bombed it. Hudson Young with the brain explosion on second tackle. That didn't need to be passed, bro. Dude, rugby league history. I wonder who's the biggest Wobble and Jaw fan is me. Yo, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Well, good defense. Great defense there by North Queensland. Oh, that was a pass that did not need to be pushed. Hudson Young. Oh, dearie me. Alrighty. So we've got a scrum 10 meters out here. It's going to be the Cowboys that should win it. It's a central scrum. Townsend feeds. It's won by the Cowboys. It goes left for Talangi, and he makes about 6 meters on that play. First tackle out the left. Holmes darts out a dummy half. I'd say probably makes about 8 meters or so. Good run from Holmes. He plays the ball. It comes back to the left via Griffin Neem. Up over the 30. He's rumbling his way towards the 40, but he's going to be stopped just short. Robson out of dummy half. Passes right. McIntyre gets it off to Cotter. And they're about 5 short of halfway. They're central. And Robson darts, and makes a good 10 meters. Oh, but he's knocked it on, unfortunately. Oh, bugger. Alrighty. No, it's a penalty by the Raiders. And we've got a challenge coming here. And look, there's a challenge coming here. Hudson Young wanted it to be called. In 2-on-1 situation, the referee ruled that it was slapped out. And I can understand that he could have just been making the tackle, but look, I don't know. I'm really not good. My success rate on captain's challenges is not crash hot. So I don't know. Captain's challenge for the Raiders is unsuccessful. Well, definitely don't go for the 2, for sure. Townsend says, let's get it on. He kicks it. So Cowboys with a fresh set, 30 meters out. Tapped by Vilea, pass left for Townsend. McIntyre, did in. It spread all the way out to Lukey in the end, who rumbles away from 2, fighting to get away from Morgan Smithies. And if it wasn't for Rapana, Lukey advances even more. Oh, heal him, Lukey, bro. Robson passes right. Did in. He then puts McKaylee back under. McKaylee scored 2 tries against the Raiders in that trial game earlier this season. Robson darts to go right, feints to go right. He then darts to the left, and he's going to be wrapped up there on 3rd tackle. Cowboys are out on the left edge of GIO Stadium. Holmes waits to dummy half. It's 3rd tackle, passes infield. Dearden for McIntyre. Townsend now. Drinkwater stops on his run, and he's taken down heavily by Ethan Strange, who's been good defensively. Nano waits at dummy half. It's done, Drinkwater. And he puts in the grubber kick, Townsend. There was no one there in the back in Holmes. Easy try, bro. Well done. Well done. Townsend's kicking game has been just about magnifique tonight, man. Well done, Holmes. I was concerned about Drinkwater there. He looked a bit ginger with the shoulder. On 4th tackle, I think it was, Townsend just grubbers it in. No one was at the back, and Holmes. Well done. 26-0 with a kick to come. Holy. Well done. Alrighty, kick to come. This was not on my bingo card tonight. Obviously, I tipped North Queensland. But this was not on my bingo card that we'd be up 26-0 after 50 or so minutes. All right, we've got dogs barking on the left and right of me at the moment. Holy. Valentine lines the kick up. Valentine shoots, and he scores 28-0 after 52 minutes. Hang on. Sorry, I was just telling me dog to put a sock in it. That's all. I told her some very harsh words just then. Kickoff. Townsend takes it. Here's McKaylee. Gets to the 10-meter line, and Tarpany's back out there with Josh Papali'i at the moment. Robson left for Neem. Neem knocks the ball on, unfortunately. It's play on for the Raiders. And Hudson Young's got the ball. So 0 tackle here. About 22 meters away are the Raiders. Chris at dummy half passes right to Mariota. And Mariota is taken down. It's tackle 1. The Raiders are central. And Starling goes left, out the back for Strange, out the back for Rapiner. Rapiner runs. And if there is a Raider that deserved a try tonight, it is absolutely Jordan Rapiner. That is a crying shame that that's the second time tonight that the Cowboys have scored and they weren't able to complete the set. And unfortunately, it did come through Griffin Neame. But man, if there is a Raider that deserves a try tonight, it is absolutely Jordan Rapiner for sure. And if this is the start of the comeback, this really is the start of my first beer tonight, let me tell you. Alrighty. Alrighty. So kick to come from Jordan Rapiner. Rapiner shoots and he scores 28 points to 6 with under 26 minutes remaining. It's on. The door is not locked. It's on. It's unlocked, and it's just about the Raiders knocking down the door now, isn't it? Run, wobble, and draw. Choke coming. I'm not going anywhere, mate. Even if a choke does come. Close competition this year, absolutely. Wow, looks like Canberra will go from 5th to outside the 8 by yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. No, I'm with you, man. Tiger, I reckon so, mate. It's up there. So Cowboys kick off deep into the corner. Kotrick takes it, and Mariota hits it up. Alrighty, Elliot Whitehead now gets to the 20-meter line. Raiders dart out a dummy half from Danny Levi, thinking he may have got a Cowboy offside. Rapiner waits. He passes left. It's Tarpanay. It's 4th tackle. Oh, Tarpanay, did he cop one in the schnoz, did he? Oh, bugger me dead. Rapiner now. So set of 6. Wasn't the best set of 6 after points, but they got themselves to halfway, and Ethan Strange kicks right in the center of GIO. It's coming down on the 20-meter line for Kyle Feld, who was touched in the air by Xavier Savage, surely. Surely Savage got him in the air. Alrighty. Well, Tom Starling has been sent for a HIA, by the way. That's why Danny Levi, I reckon, is out there. Vilea plays the ball, and the pass goes to Nene. 3rd tackle, and the Cowboys are a bit more central now. Finafuiaki is out there, just short of the 40-meter line. McKaylee gets to halfway, just a bit right of center. Robson goes left, finds Drinkwater. Left for Dearden, cut out pass for Finafuiaki, immediate touch. And last tackle here. Townsend's got it, puts it sky high, and it's taken there by Rapiner. Well done. Gee whiz, Rapiner's been immense tonight. Alrighty. Rugby league history. I do remember Tiger Walker was one of the only people who tuned in for my 5K live. Yeah, for sure. And I know some people watch back. Oh, dude, I think it was probably because it was 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, maybe thereabouts. So 3rd tackle and offload has been made to Joe Tarpanay. Oh man, had acres of room to run, and the Raiders, they've got a bit of fire in them right now, don't they? Strange is able to run a bit. Passes left for Young. Nice crunching tackle by Vilea, picked up by Townsend, and Felt takes it up over halfway. What a tackle by Vilea on Young. Now it's Vilea once more. And it's 1st tackle. They're about 33 metres away from the try line. Robson goes back right for Highland. Lukey stopped just short of the 20-metre line. They're out on the right edge. Cowboys running left to right. Townsend's got the pill. He pops it off to McKaylee. McKaylee pops off an offload. Cut out pass from Townsend to Drinkwater out there on the left. Drinkwater stopping, propping, arcing his run. Pops an offload off to Robson. Goes left out to Dearden. Dearden now, he wants Finafuiaki to go back under, and Finafuiaki gets to the 10-metre line. Holy. Robson, third tackle, passes right for Townsend. Cut out pass to Drinkwater. He puts in the grubber kick for Nene. Oh, he had his hands on it. It was right there. It was just a bit too congested. What are we doing here? I thought it was just a Nene knock on. Drinkwater kicks. I don't know. I thought maybe that's just a Cowboy knock on. Yeah. Is it scrum? It's going to be a scrum. So, Nene, he had his hands on it, didn't he? I'll update me friggin' banner. I'll update me score, I should say. Alrighty. Alrighty. From the 10-metre line. It's a central scrum. The Raiders should win it. And passes right to Rapana, out the back to Weeks. And Weeks is brought down by Taulagi and Holmes. Rapana passes left infield for Timoko, and he has a hit up. Gets up over the 20-metre line. They're still out on the right edge, are the Raiders. That was a queer play the ball, man, but play on. Jersey 16 out there now. It is Trey Mooney. So Trey Mooney's out there now. And Papali'i at the back to Rapana. Rapana continues out left for Strange. Chris has got the ball in hands. He fends away from Vilea. And the Raiders are now inside territory. They're inside Cowboys territory now. Strange on fourth tackle, pops it off to Tarpany, and he just rumbles forward towards the 20-metre line. Well, okay, so they made about 70, 80 meters on this set. Last tackle, and Strange just ran to a dead end, but he's able to offload to Rapana, who then offloads more. It's out the right-hand side. Weeks puts in the grubber kick, and Taulagi was there, and he's able to stay inside the field of play. Alrighty, Cowboys, they've got some hard yards to make here now, man. A situation they haven't been in all friggin' game. Drinkwater now. Second tackle. They're only 5 meters away, less than, from their own try line. Here's McIntyre now with a tough carry. Able to get to the 10-meter line. Holmes waits at dummy half, appealing for a penalty, but he passes right infield for Taulagi. And Taulagi is able to make about 6 meters or so. Robson waits. He passes right. Or for McIntyre, I'm not sure he was entirely expecting it. So Cowboys only able to make approximately 25 meters. Townsend able to just size up a kick of his choosing. It goes straight down the throat of Rapana. And the Raiders are about 55 meters away from the try line. Running onto it is Kotrick here. And second tackle is going to come 45 meters away from the try line. Strange passes right for Hudson Young now, up over the 40. Oh, they're dragged back a bit. Hudson Young offloads to Rapana. They're back over the 40 now. Rapana into the 30. And it's 6 again here for the bloody Raiders. Oh, alrighty. It's all right. Levi passes left for Papali'i. He puts his mate Tarpany back under, who bumps away from one. And they're about 14 meters away, are the Raiders. Levi passes right for Papali'i, and Papali'i is able to get to the 10-meter line. It's Levi who waits. It's third tackle. He passes right to Weeks. Rapana, cut out pass to Kotrick, who stops and is wrapped up there by Taulagi and Dearden. Alrighty, Timoko scoots from dummy half, making the attack more central, but he's now coming back to the right. He's got Dearden on him like a pit bull. That was kind of a wasted play there by Timoko. And on last tackle, Levi passes left infield for Weeks. Crossfield kick. Savage is coming. It's batted back by Felt. It's knocked on by Robson, and it's going to be another set of 6 here for the Canberra Raiders. It ain't game over yet, man. Nope. Alrighty. You better run for the hills if this choke never eventuates, bro. You better just watch it if this choke doesn't eventuate, but it's still on. So central scrum for the Raiders, 10 meters away. It's fed. It comes left for Chris. And Townsend was a bit offside. This kills a bit of time. Levi taps it for Tarpany, and Tarpany, he's stopped by Townsend. He plays the ball, comes back down the short side. It's batted down there by Scott Drinkwater, who was going for the intercept, but it's going to be a brand new set now for the Raiders. And the Raiders are going to choose to have a central scrum once more. If you are just coming on in, there's 22 of you in the chat right now. I really appreciate it. And if you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider to like the content and subscribe to the channel. And if you're a regular, thank you so much. Thank you very, very much for the continuous support. I really mean that. Thank you very much. Alrighty, so the Raiders feed the scrum. It goes out right this time. Timoko. Good numbers here from the Cowboys, and it's Cotter that just latches onto him. So no meters gained there by the Raiders. Timoko finally plays it. Levi goes right for Big Mooney. Holy. Huge run. 6 again. Damn it. Levi passes to Papali'i. He's brought down. Here's another. Is that another set of 6? 6 again? No? Yes, it is. It's a 6 again. Knock on Raiders. Well done, Cowboys. Well done. Well done. Yes, yes. Very good, mate. I don't know who knocked the ball on then. So Papali played it. Levi passed left. Oh, no. Tarpany, yeah. Tough ask for Tarpany to take it in that situation, but good defense. Good defense, North Queensland. Yo, dude. So center scrum for the Cowboys, and Townsend feeds it. It goes out left for Holmes, and he's wrapped up there by Weeks. And Elliot Whitehead. Robson, right infield for Finafuiaki. All right, so they're 25 meters away from their try line are the Cowboys, and Robson at dummy half passes right. He finds McKaylee, and McKaylee props on his run, flicks the ball out the back, an offload for Robson, who passes right. Oh my goodness, no way, they're not going to. Robson in his 100th game, he scores, does he? He does. What a try. You're kidding. An offload from McKaylee from 70 meters out has got Drinkwater and Robson combining for a freaking 70-meter try. Whoa. McKaylee flicked it on the 30. Robson gets it, runs 15, passes right to Drinkwater. He makes about 40, passes left for Robson, and he crashes over. Out of friggin' nothing. Out of nothing. Or is it a try? Because it hasn't been confirmed yet. Oh, I don't know. Oh, man, I don't know if he's grounded it. No, confirmed. Okay, there you go. I'm going to give Valentine the 2 points because I'm sure he could do it with his eyes closed. $34-6 with 14 minutes remaining. Wow. Great speed shown by Drinkwater there, man. He really put on the afterburners on that play, did Drinkwater. Well done. Short kickoff taken here by the Raiders. It's batted back by Felt. It's touched by the Raiders. It's play on. So it's in the hands of Canberra. And from 30 metres out, Dart had a dummy after the left. Short side, flick pass by Chris, and Savage with his speed scores a try in the corner immediately. They hit back. Wow. Savage may have done something to his shoulder potentially, his elbow. Holy smokes. Dart down the short side by Levi. Chris receives the pass, flicks it to Savage, and Savage goes over and scores. Wow. Well, they hit straight back. Well, let me update that then. Yep. At the moment, it's a 12-10 second half. And it's going to stay that way. So 34 points to 10. It's been a 12-10 second half. So that's what I was sort of saying just before, that we were up 22-0. We're up 22-0, and you didn't want it to be you didn't want the final scoreline to be 30-18 sort of thing, and we're not there yet. But it's just sort of on the precipice a little bit. Hard to be too judgmental, but it might be too harsh, but just don't want to see another try here from Canberra, as Trey Mooney is met by Finifuiaki, and Harrison Edwards is back out there now. I don't think Tamalolo is going to see any more minutes if he's not out there again. And Tamalolo is back out there. As soon as I said it, there he is. So he is back out there for the final 12 minutes. Well, that's gone against the grain as Levi scoots out a dummy half, offloads back to Trey Mooney, I believe that is. No, it's Goulash, sorry. And third tackle, Central GIO, comes left for Tarpany. He just runs it forward up to the halfway. And that's fourth tackle. Levi down the short side again for Hudson Young. He stops on his run, comes back infield. And he's taken there by Chad Townsend and Harrison Edwards. Levi now, last tackle, passes right for Rapana. Rapana puts up the bomb. Looks like it's coming down on the 10-meter line, and it's batted back by Felt. Oh, but it's in the hands of the Raiders again, and it's 6 again. Weeks at dummy half. Just has a scoot. And that's second, and another scoop this time from Levi. Cowboys are up to it defensively. Third tackle, there's 10 minutes to go. Tarpany passes way out to Weeks. Weeks, Whitehead now, shrugs away from Holmes. Oh, and Whitehead from 10 meters away scores a try. He shrugged away from Holmes, and he just steams over the try line. 34-14 with a kick to come. 10 minutes to go. Alrighty. So 3 converted tries inside 10 minutes. To send it to Golden Point, they all need it to be converted, and technically it would be 5 tries inside the final 15 minutes if the Raiders are to pull off this comeback. Oh boy. Make that 13 minutes. 3 converted tries in 10 minutes for the Raiders. Alrighty, kickoff. And it's taken there by Savage. Pops it off to Gawler, and he's about 13 metres away from his own try line. Levi passes right for Rapana. Rapana for Tarpanay. So now this second half is 16 points to 12 in favour of the Raiders. Levi passes right down the short side for Whitehead. And they're up over the 30. Comes back infield in the hands of Weeks. Strange. He stops and straightens his run. He'd love an offload. He gets one straight back to Weeks. Over the halfway line he goes. He's still on his feet. Up over the 40. Flicks it back to the right for Rapana, who then pops it off to Young, and he drops the ball. Oh, crap, man. If they scored there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alrighty. 8 minutes to go. All right, Val gets to just short of the 40-metre line. Robson passes right infield for Finafuiaki, who gets up over the 30. Robson left. Tamalolo up over the 40. And it's third tackle. Robson right for Cotter. Flat pass to Edwards. And Edwards is driven back inside his own half. Fourth tackle now. Robson. Right for Cotter. He stops, he props, he goes forward. And Townsend now. On the Raiders 40, he puts it sky high. It's Rapana leaps up and takes it. My word, Rapana. My freaking goodness, Rapana. Well, you'd think the Raiders need to score in this set to be a genuine sneaky hope. So Chris now plays it. Young scoots to the left down the short side, but Townsend and Vilea were up to it. Savage now at dummy half, passes right infield for Rapana. The set way out right, and Weeks took his eyes off the ball. You poor young bugger. You're a young man. You've shown plenty of promise. You'll learn from that. As a Cowboys fan, I'm absolutely doing jumping jacks on the inside, but Weeks is a better player than that. Oh, bugger. Not really sure what was on there anyway. It looked like North Queensland had it covered anyway. 6.5 minutes remaining. I don't want to say that there's been a heart attack, but it's just raised the eyebrow in this second half. And the Cowboys have won the scrum. Ball is in the hands of Valentine Holmes. in the knee. Taulagi from dummy half gets it all the way out to Finafuiaki. They're 9 meters out here. They can put the game to bed here. Cowboys. Robson feign to go right. He goes left, finds Dearden. Short pass to Cotter. And he's wrapped up there by Timoko. Drinkwater now. Passes right infield for Dearden. Taumalolo now. This is where he does his best work. He makes a few post-contact meters on that play as well. Robson waits. He passes right out the back. It's Townsend. He shoots for a field goal. It bounces off both of the posts and it lands back in the lap of the Canberra Raiders. And it's stripped back by Townsend. And we've got a captain's challenge here for the North Queensland Cowboys. Well, how many times do you see that? I don't know. I don't know. But Townsend takes a shot for field goal and it goes bang, bang off both uprights and comes back infield. Wowee. I don't know. Captain's challenge is still getting looked at. Unsuccessful. Okay. Alrighty, so the scrum is won by the Raiders, and Timoko fends away from Holmes big time. They haven't, have they? Oh, bugger me dead on first play. Timoko's, he made about 20 meters all to knock the ball on, unfortunately. And look, that is now game, set, and match. 5 minutes to play. The Cowboys have a chance to put 40 on. But that's game, set, and match. Cowboys are going to win this game 13 plus. Sensational, mate. And it was helped by an absolutely blistering first half. And I guess they did become pretty gassed in that second half, or in this second half. So anyway, scrum, central scrum from about 37 meters out, and the ball's in the hands of Vilea, who gets up over the 20. Has been good without being brilliant tonight, Vilea. Drinkwater passes left from dummy half, finds Edwards. And Edwards is brought down. They're about 13 meters away. And Robson passes left. He finds Townsend, goes out the back for Dearden, and flat ball for Finafuiaki from 10 meters out, but he's brought down by Timoko and Levi. 4 minutes remaining. It's third tackle. Robson right for Dearden. Dearden dummies, but continues to go on. Townsend now, Drinkwater, flat pass for Nene. Nene, can he get the offload off? No. 10 meters away are the Cowboys. Play the ball, and it's Townsend. Cotter, he puts Taumalolo back under from about 12 meters away. Oh, man. Hudson Young and Sebastian Chris combine to tackle him, and Robson on last tackle. Flat pass for Nene, who stops props and beats. Oh, man, he nearly beat 3 or 4 Raiders defenders to score. But alas, not meant to be. Alrighty, 3 minutes remaining. So the Cowboys now, they go into their first bye of the year, 15, 16 weeks into the comp, after an away W. And a nice 13 plus away dub. Getting a big win in the nation's capital, that's awesome. So we got Tarpanine now. Or he's complaining maybe of a hair pull, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyways, play on. Gula for Rapana. Strange bats it to Chris. Flat pass to Savage, who then puts the kick on it. Dearden, who else is there to take it on the full? I think Dearden might have copped an elbow to the chin as well, but it's play on. First tackle, 2 minutes remaining. And on second tackle, Carlfelt will play it 22 meters away from his own try line. Second tackle, drink water for Taulagi, and he gets up to the 30-meter line. Third tackle, and Holmes now scoots to the left, able to get to the 40-meter line. Cowboys running left to right, and Robson passes right infield for Taumalolo. Met solidly there by Emre Gula, and this is going to be last tackle now, just short of halfway. Robson passes left, finds Drinkwater, off to Dearden, cut out pass to Holmes, pass to Taulagi. Taulagi now puts in the kick, too deep. Rapana takes it on the full, fends away from Drinkwater, and he's brought down. Drinkwater stayed with him like a pit bull. Well done. Well done. Hudson Young from dummy half, passes left, finds Savage. Savage just goes straight and hard towards that 30-meter line. Stopped just short of it. Raiders is central. Rapana starts to go right, finds Hudson Young, and Young gets the offload away to Kotrick, who then offloads himself to Young, then to Levi, then to Tarpanay. Tarpanay arcs his run, able to get to halfway beyond, and it's third tackle. There's been a bit of niggle in this final 20 minutes between both teams. Levi, right to Rapana, then to Weeks, then to Timoko, then a flick to Kotrick again, able to stay in the field of play. He puts in a chip kick for himself. He then picks it up. He's still in the field of play. He just lobs it back in field, and it looks like it's going to be ruled as a forward pass with 30 seconds remaining. Alrighty. And that's it. Alrighty. That is it. Sebastian Chris is on report for the high shot on Tom Dearden that got him on the friggin' chin. Indeed. Got 18 seconds remaining, and there's just going to be a couple of one-out hits. Thank you, Jason. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in and sticking with me. There's less than 5 seconds remaining. Dearden's at dummy half. Dearden passes right infield for Drinkwater, and he's just going to take the tackle by Kotrick, and that's game over. Well done, North Queensland, 34 points to 16. Pretty much built off the back of a blistering first half. Really good. Really good effort, performance by North Queensland Cowboys, and now they go into their first bye of the year. So that's fantastic off the back of a nice dub like that. Whereas for the Canberra Raiders, that's 3 wins in a row where they've leaked. Well, that's 3 home games in a row where they've leaked 30 points or more. They're on a 3-game losing streak at GIO Stadium, so there's a question that's got to be asked about their home form, eh? But I thought Ruben Cotter was absolutely sensational tonight. He was immense. I think Chad Townsend, he was really good, really, really good tonight. And I'll get back. I think Taumalolo's first half was also amazing as well. So thank you very much, guys. I've really enjoyed it, and enjoy South Sydney versus Brisbane. I'm tipping Brisbane, but only just. I think South Sydney could actually get it, and it's absolutely pouring right now out at Core Stadium. So I'm going to go get myself some dinner, and hope you enjoy the footy, and hope you enjoy the stream. And I reckon you can see me tomorrow for the Warriors versus the Storm. Talk to you guys in the next episode. Thank you. Take care. Adios. Go Cowboys.